Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Inventors Quick Tips. Today we are talking about generating ideas, and thanks to Biff Burgerberg for suggesting an episode on this topic. So here we are, generating ideas, how to think of something to invent. Most of us have heard of brainstorming. Brainstorming techniques are well documented on the web, and there are various techniques that can be practiced alone or in groups. I'm not going to get too much into conventional brainstorming here since there are plenty of resources on the internet for this. What we are going to discuss here in this episode is specific techniques for inventors, because in most cases, inventors are looking for something that will be commercially viable in the future. So inventors can benefit from a specialized form of brainstorming that I will discuss now. The first is think of, in terms of a problem to solve, a time frame. Now there's no hardcore right or wrong answer for this, but I believe that looking out 2 to 5 years into the future is a good timeline to start with. What kind of problems will people face 2 to 5 years from now? It's not so far out in the future, but it's not so close that you already have probably multiple other inventors working on that problem. If you can identify a problem people are going to have before most people are aware of it, you may be able to get a jump on developing a valuable idea. And I like to look at three different kinds of trends to figure out where things are headed. The first is technological trends. Where's technology going? Then social trends. How are people's behavior changing? And legal trends, because each of these three can drive where the need for new ideas will be. One example is technological trends. A new technology can enable capability that we haven't had before or maybe couldn't do at an affordable price. What does the new technology let me do? An example is a large SD card, such as a 1 terabyte micro SD card, to be able to cheaply have that amount of removable storage enables a lot of different applications for portable devices, for example. Social trends. People behavior always changes, and based on the new behavior, what do people want to do? One example is COVID-19 caused more social distancing, remote working, and desire for improved sanitation. These are all areas that are ripe for having new developments, new ideas. Legal trends. Laws are changing. Based on the new laws, what do people need or want to do? One example is cannabis is becoming legal in more jurisdictions. That could lead to innovations in cultivation and distribution and so forth. New problems often come from new products or new product types, and these new problems require new solutions. So this is another place to look for generating ideas. Here's a few quick examples. Automobiles, when they came out and finally replaced the horse and carriage, resulted in increased speed that caused deadlier accidents and a need for passenger restraints such as seat belts and later on airbags. Refrigerators, when they replaced conventional ice boxes, were great, but they had a new problem in the freezer of excessive frost buildup that you would have to chisel away every so often. That problem created the need for frost-free technology that we have in all modern refrigerators. Some other things, more recently, social media has created problems such as cyberbullying and increased identity theft. And there are inventions being directed to these types of issues today. Mobile phones created, well, we shouldn't say created, but certainly elevated distracted driving. And so there are inventions that you can probably see in your smartphone that are dedicated to preventing distracted driving, such as going to hands-free and things like that. So this is one way to help find problems that need to be solved. So to summarize, try to look ahead 2 to 5 years and ask yourself, what kind of problems are we going to be having in that time frame? Take a look at the technological, social, and legal trends, and take a look at upcoming product types and classifications of products to see what new problems those things are going to create. Identify solutions to those problems, and then protect your ideas through tools such as patent applications and trade secrets. So hopefully that helps get you started on thinking of some inventions of your own. Once again, thanks for checking out this episode of Inventors Quick Tips, and we'll see you again soon.